Hey guys, I'm Lena Winner, and today I'm going to be telling you how to expand your vocabulary, and we're actually going to do it today. I'm going to be introducing essential words that you need to know for everyday use. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to do everything in English, and if you need to, you can translate them to your target language. To preface everything that I'm going to say in a minute, I feel like it's important to note the fact that after you cement your grammar, and after you practice it and know it and recognize patterns that occur in that specific target language you have, then you can expand your vocabulary. It's extremely important to expand your vocabulary because I am going to be introducing a specific topic that you will be expanding your vocabulary on. But overall, it's important to do that because you will feel confident when speaking and you will clearly express yourself, and it's just a tool for expressing yourself clearly. So never neglect your vocabulary because it's literally in the top 5 things that you should do when learning a language. And after learning these essential words, as I like to call them, you will be surprised how easy it is to navigate different things in your target language. I am going to be starting with essential words you should know that we use every day, that I feel like are basically like the most used words in the world. Now, again, these words are also really used in every single language, I want to say, because obviously there's some words that you can't just escape. Like you start a conversation with this word, you end the conversation with that word. So yeah, let's get started. I did prepare a list, so I'm going to be reading from that. But yeah, let's get started. First one is, obviously, this is really obvious, but hello. I feel like these words, these kind of words, especially if the language is really known, like Japanese, French, German, say Spanish, these languages are just really spoken around the world and known around the world, but still, it's an honorable mention because you might not know it and it's really important. Okay, so the next one comes naturally. It's goodbye. Again, here comes a pair of words that, again, most people might know in like different languages, especially if the language is known. So yes or no, and yes or no obviously is just so easy. It's people overall are just really gesticulative, and I feel like it's really easy to kind of express yourself with, you know, hand gestures and everything. But I feel like just adding the word yes or no would clarify the situation if you don't have many words in your vocabulary in that specific language. Okay, next one. Please. It's just a really nice word to know. Okay, excuse me. Excuse me is really great. Excuse me is used so many times in our lifetime. We pass by someone, we bump into them, we say, excuse me. You're at a facility, you want help, you want someone to help you. You're like, excuse me, I need help, etc., etc. A good one is sorry. Again, you can use that in the situation when you bump into someone. Sorry is just really great. Sorry is like, I'm sorry that I don't understand you, but also, in all seriousness, I feel like it's just really easy to, you know, express yourself when you know this word, and the previous words as well. So, just a really nice little collection. I've mentioned this when I was talking about excuse me. Help. Help is just like it is one of the first words that I learned, like I actually learned, not that I knew before, but I learned in the Spanish language because I was starting out with a language learning app, and there was like a topic of like traveling, and I was like, what if I go to Spain and I don't know how to say help, whatever. The next thing is something that we love, money. But yeah, again, in all seriousness, money, again, this word would be most likely accompanied by a gesture if you're meaning something specific. But yeah, money is just really important. Next one is food. If you're alone somewhere and you don't know where to find like food, it'd be nice to know this word, right? And a little amigo of that word is water. An essential. We use this word every day. Another a pair of words is work and school. The way that this would be an essential is, especially if you're studying or you're working in a certain area that you're not too familiar with, I feel like it is really important to know at least the word of the facility, you know. Now we dive into the specifics, which is travel. I've already mentioned that you can use those really big essential words when you're traveling, but I am going to be specifying and kind of just being a bit more specific than I was before, and just diving into the vocabulary of traveling. So obviously, airport, self-explanatory, important word to know. Either you're taking a cab to, you know, the airport, or you're at the airport. Knowing this word is really, really important. So that's the first word. Second essential is passport. Another word I feel like it's really important to know. Another essential one is luggage. And then afterwards, baggage claim. Two essential words, just really important to know, especially when you're navigating with your luggage. If you're scared that it'll get lost, if you're scared that you can't find it, just really easy to ask someone. And since you already know those words, it's really easy. Hotel is really important. Again, hotel. You're staying at a hotel. Another one is map. Nowadays, people use digital maps, but I feel like it's still important to know because, you know, a digital map is still a map. So you can navigate through the city or the place you're going to. Direction is a really important word. I feel like you can just confidently ask when you know those question words like what, which, who. You can just say like which direction, what direction. So that's that. We've got another pair, departure and arrival. And time is really important. So when you combine those two, it will be departure time, arrival time. Easy to, again, ask for help, ask someone without, you know, being confused yourself and expressing yourself clearly. One thing a lot of people go through is they don't have the currency of the country they're at, especially if they don't operate with euros or dollars, which can be a bit troubling, which is our next word, currency change, currency exchange. And the last one I feel like is like a really small, just cherry on top. It's souvenir. I feel like when people travel to different areas and, you know, countries and cities, they do want a little token from that particular place. Okay, and that was the last ever word. I feel like this video was a bit different from what I usually do, but I think it's still like a nice little video to just, especially now that it's summer, it's literally the perfect time to go on vacation because it's like mid-July. So I hope these helped in your journey. Okay, that is the end of this video, and thank you so much for watching. And until next time, bye.